I'm going to say it. I'm a coffee snob. I have at least one double espresso every single morning and usually one mid-morning or after lunch. I've tried a lot of machines to get the perfect espresso, including manual machines like a Rancillio, as well as fully automatic machines like a Jura. So when I had the opportunity to try out a Philips 3200 LatteGo here, and it's model EP3241 by the way, I was pretty excited, but to be honest, I was also skeptical if the Philips would be able to do as good a job as those other ones. Now, while machines like Rancillio's Silvia mean that you have to do everything yourself and definitely takes practice to get your coffees right, fully automatic machines like the Jura lineup will do everything for you, but they can be prohibitively expensive. The prospect then of the Philips 3200 LatteGo is a fully automatic machine at a more affordable price. So naturally I was interested to see if it can deliver the goods for my snobby sipping preferences. I'm going to tell you all about it in this review. An early heads up though, if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, please hit that like button and give me a sub because it does help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from.
Let's take a look at what this machine can do and its promise. This is an automatic espresso machine, and these types of machines handle all the work of making espresso for you. They'll grind the beans, tamp the grounds, heat the water, and extract the espresso under high pressure. They can also clean themselves and give you automatic feedback and instructions. It takes all the work out of enjoying espresso and espresso-based drinks. These machines don't use pods or plastic cups. You get fresh ground espresso from exactly the beans you love, made fresh at the moment. Many automatic espresso machines will also have some kind of milk heating or frothing ability. Some use a traditional wand steamer, while others, like this one, have containers and tubes that do it automatically.
As I noted, many automatic machines can be very expensive. The Jura lineup, for example, will set you back around $2,000 depending on the one you pick. The Philips 3200 LatteGo, model EP3241, by comparison, is only about $999 Canadian. That price difference alone made me wonder if a machine like the Philips here could possibly hold a candle to those other premium machines.
I'll get to the details on the espresso in just a sec, but first I want to touch on one of the key components of this machine, and that's the LatteGo milk system. The system is basically just a special container there that you fill with milk, clip to the steam wand, and then let it do its work. The LatteGo frother mixes milk and air at high speed in the chamber and then pours a supposedly splash-free creamy milk froth layer into your cup at just the right temperature, says Philips. The container is just two parts. It's a lid and a cup, and Philips says it's designed with minimal tubes or small parts, and that makes it easy to clean. You can just rinse it under hot water for a quick cleanup or toss it in the dishwasher.
I was actually quite surprised at how easy this machine is to use, clean, and how well it worked. Now, while I wouldn't call the milk distribution splash-free, most of the time it does work quite well. So let's get on to the coffee. The Philips 3200 makes espresso drinks. Coffee lovers have their favorites, of course, and the 3200 LatteGo is designed to make the core beverages at the touch of one of these buttons.
The machine makes black coffee, espresso, Americanos, cappuccinos, and lattes. It'll also dispense hot water. To make a drink, choose your beverage from the control panel and press start. We'll start here with an espresso. The machine will grind the beans and then make your espresso shot on the spot. To brew one shot of espresso from start to finish, it really only takes about a minute. If you want a double shot, you can just tap that option on the control panel and it'll make two individual espresso shots, unlike some machines which will just use the same amount of beans but add twice the water.
You can customize your drink too. If you want a longer shot of espresso, you can tell the machine to add more water. You can also adjust the strength of the brew and the amount of milk in your drink. The control panel up here is pretty easy to understand and adapt to and gives you everything you need to know at a glance, including things like notifications for when the grinder bin is full or when you're out of water or beans. I tried making a few different drinks on the Philips 3200 LatteGo machine. Double espressos were my daily go-tos, but I also tried lattes and cappuccinos. When you turn the machine on, it will heat up and automatically rinse the machine without you needing to press any more buttons. My Jura, by comparison, requires this rinse to be manually executed, by the way.
The espresso was great. The shots brewed up pretty fast, and I loved that the double shots were true doubles, not just long shots. The espresso came out hot and creamy with a nice crema on top, and I was actually really impressed with the overall quality of the espresso. My first cappuccino, though, was a bit lackluster since it was mostly milk and almost no foam. It actually came out more like a mini latte. There are markings on the milk container to guide you as to how much milk to use for each drink, but you can add more or less as you wish. I kept trying with those cappuccinos, and I always got good hot milk, but truly hardly any foam, even on the highest foam setting.
You can adjust heat settings too on this machine. There is no dedicated button for it on the machine, but a tap sequence, which I've detailed at techgadgetscanada.com, will allow you to set the heat to high, higher, or hottest.
I was really impressed to see this machine uses a ceramic burr grinder, and it's built in. Philips says this is a more durable grinder, so it can deliver exceptional coffee for up to 20,000 cups. I myself bought a dedicated ceramic burr grinder a few years ago when I was making manual espressos, and I can tell you they're expensive but worth every penny. Worth noting, you can adjust the grind of your coffee to one of 12 settings from coarse to fine. The large bean hopper also can easily hold a pound of coffee, and it seals up well too to keep the beans from getting stale. You can use pre-ground coffee to make regular cups of coffee. Another impressive feature is the large water tank, which holds 1.8 liters of water. You can install a filter into the machine to cut down on the need for descaling, or if you just have crappy tasting water. And the drink spout height on this machine is also adjustable to accommodate many sizes of cups.
A machine like this is no fun if you've got to work to keep it clean. With just a handful of parts, the Philips 3200 is super easy to keep clean.
The coffee grounds bin and the water tray slide out and can be rinsed quickly or tossed in the dishwasher, and they only need emptying after about every 12 drinks or shots. The machine will also apparently brew up to 5,000 cups of coffee without having to descale, and the machine should tell you when it's time for that. It also has a removable brew group, or the mechanics that actually make your espresso. You can access the brew group via a door in the back of the water tank, and Philips recommends you clean it weekly.
Overall, I can't believe how impressed I was with this machine. The espresso is outstanding. It's super easy to use, and it is a breeze to clean. It's got a really large water tank and a much smaller footprint than another machine I've been using. I love that it has a ceramic burr grinder and that the brew group is removable and easily cleans under running water. Ditto for the LatteGo container. It can clean up super easy and couldn't be easier to use. Now, downsides of this machine, for me, I feel like the machine needed emptying maybe a bit more often, about every 5 days compared to my other automatic machine, which is about every 7 to 10 days. But honestly, I am struggling to find something about this machine that I really didn't like. When it comes time for me to get a new automatic espresso machine, I am absolutely going to make it a Philips 3200 with LatteGo. It sells for about 999 Canadian dollars, and it is substantially more affordable than a lot of other similar machines. If you want to read this review or reference any of what I talked about, you can head over to techgadgetscanada.com, where I've posted a full write-up. You can also ask me any questions you have about this machine, either there on the blog or, as always, here on the YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'm Erin. Until the next time, you can find me on either Twitter or Instagram. I'm at ErinLYYC. You can also catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/techgadgetscanada.